Regarding Portugal immigration, I will give you one good news and one bad news. Good news is that file locking voting is expected in September 2024 because opposition parties are speaking in a collective fashion that file lock must be reversed, and voting on file locking would be a key point of the Portugal current scenario of immigration. Currently, vacations in the parliaments will not entertain this voting, but in the September 2024, when all members will come in the parliament house and parliament will open, there are more than 90% chance of this voting on file locking. It has been scheduled in some news, but most important, parliament members will give vote in his favor of file locking or in disfavor of the file locking. That would be more important. But opposition parties are always speaking against current government decisions, and they are talking that we must be immigration friendly country because migrants come to our country, they work in our companies, they deposit social security taxes, and they had a very integral part in our GDP of the country. And of course, they when they get the passport, they became a very fruitful citizen of the Portugal. So this is the point of the opposition parties. The opposition parties are not with the current decisions of the new government. And also in code words, president also told that I don't want that file lock remain closed for a long time. And he confirmed that I don't want that file lock must not be reversed. And he also showed intention that file lock should remain open in the future. So therefore, this backlog of application is also another phenomena because new government is making pretext in each platform that we just close looking up the file. We did not want to close migration, and we don't want to close immigration. Reason is only one: these backlog of 400,000 applications who are the headache for AIMA, and AIMA staff members are became rebellion, and they are telling that we want to leave this department. This department took huge work from them, and they are becoming a little bit patient of depression. 400,000 applicants to handle at same time, looking a tough task for any immigration department of the world. So if people are talking that immigration will remain closed for all the time, I don't agree. I don't agree. Even I did not agree. Now currently people are using any other way to get migration. You know that courts are open, judges are sitting, migration courts are another steps of Supreme Court told that there should be migration courts cases because people are moving to courts for migration decisions. So immigration cannot close. Job seeker visa is open, work permit visas are open, and the people whose file were locked before decision of the new government, their processes are going on. Immigration close mean when they will announce in one day, no TRC card will be issued, no email will be given, no passport will be given, and all persons who are in Portugal in current processing, their visas are cancelled, their TRC cards are cancelled, and they must leave country instantly, spontaneously. That's the way immigration is closed. So immigration cannot close. There are some decisions from the new government to decrease the backlog of applications, and I personally believe that parliament members internally are not in favor. Might be due to some pressure of top management of the new government, because when you took ticket from any political party, so you have to regard their decisions. Some personal interviews of parliament members are clearly telling we were not in favor of closing of locking of the file. This is the AIMA who compelled us. This is, I think, a very pricking point. Once again, I will repeat this point. This is the AIMA who compelled us to take this substantial step, harsh step, rather, they say. They say that We are not against migrants. The migrants are our assets. The migrants is the key. We our country is not survived without migrants. Because one thing is sure, that when you get passport of Portugal, because Portugal average salary is 820 euro per month. Normally people citizen of Portugal, they leave Portugal, they go to other Schengen country like Switzerland, where average income is 2000 euro approximately per month. Because when you get passport, you can work very easily in other countries as a Schengen agreement. So these are the migrants under processing migrants, mean their cases are in process. They keep hard working for 5 years, keep depositing taxes, social benefits, and they work in the companies. They are mostly skilled people, professional people. Even saying of a new government, even during locking of the file, when they told that we are going to close expression of interest, when they told, they clearly mentioned that migrants are our key, but problem is the backlog. It's clear now. They told this point to president as well. President also explained that I signed this bill, no doubt about this, but I am not in favor that locking of the file must be closed for the long time. What does this mean? This means that president want to say, when the backlog is reduced 400,000 to 100,000 or 50,000, we must on the locking of the file at the earliest. So therefore, if you people are worried and you think that immigration will not remain open, my YouTube brothers are writing to get the views that immigration closed. Immigration of any country cannot close. Just wait, my each clip, my each sentence, note down, record this one. You will listen very good news in the coming days. New plan is coming. Point system is better. Please remember, if all individuals who will enter Portugal will be allowed to get the passport, that will be rush of people who are applying for expression of interest. When you will be asked to fill up these requirements for 40 points, you just fill up the 40 points, requirement of the 40 points, and you will be directly eligible for TRC card without wastage of time of 2.5 years. That's not fine, or that's fine. Therefore, I still say my another session of Article 92 you will always listen, in which I gave very precious information of Article 92 and closing of Article 88, Article 89. Some agents are still telling Article 92 is on, but I say Article 92 is technically closed when Article 88, Article 89 closed. Because when you are not filing your expression of interest, how you can use your son or daughter to get your TRC card? Yes, one way I told, you go to the court and tell my son is studying in fill in the blank college, and my dream, my son became doctor, engineer, and due to these current decisions of new government, we are suffering. Mr. Judge, give us TRC card so that we entertain our son. So that's the way you get your TRC card under Article 92. You can hire a lawyer, but directly it looking impossible now. Just hold on. That's the time to hold on. What new government will decide in new immigration plan? As I told you in this clip, in September, the voting of the file log may be in favor of the migrants, and the system will be reversed. Within 3 months, might be backlog of application might be reduced. Because in the parliament, hot conversation is expected, in which the government members will say that 400,000 migrants are the issues. AIMA, why there was need to convert SAF into AIMA. That's the claim they are doing with the old government. And old government may say that you are telling backlog. If the backlog in that time, because now currently in next clip I will tell you what is going on about the backlog. If the backlog was reduced in September 2024, because now currently AIMA is doing like emergency, sending emails in emergency and entertaining a lot of individuals in biometric appointments. If AIMA became successful in its survival, because this is the battle of survival of AIMA, if AIMA is able to handle 400,000 migrants, is able to reduce the numbers of migrants 400,000 to 100,000, it's 100% sure that parliament members of opposition leaders, they will clearly tell that you people were talking about we closed the expression of interest just because of these backlog, and I'm reduced from 400,000 100,000. Now you should keep your word. Now president should keep your word. Now you need to reverse that file lock, and they may vote in favor of file locking. This is my prediction. And good things are also coming in the coming days. Be hopeful, be optimistic, don't deteriorate yourself. If current migrants who are in Portugal are giving biometric interview, if current migrants who are in Portugal, they are getting their TRC cards, if current migrants who are in Portugal after completion of the 5 years according to new law, 5 year citizenship law, they are going to apply for passport, and IRN is taking their application and processing their passport. It means job seeker visa is on. If Article 92 for specific people who did lock the file before closing of looking up the file or before closing of expression of interest, it means immigration is on. One last my request to my brother, sister, I always say, you are writing this since 1 year, immigration closed, immigration closed. If you get good views, please write some other words. Don't speak those sentences in which there is no even 0% truthfulness, because these informations became a little bit viral in the Portugal, and all people started leaving Portugal, and they were just going out of the Portugal. My one clip is that just stayed because they may get benefit if they will announce new immigration rules. You may not be able to enter once again because might be your visa expired, because you will be in Portugal, might be they gave you 10 points. If they are bringing 40 points, this is not my statement, this is the statement of the new government. They told that we are going to introduce 40 points. They may say the person who is staying in Portugal, we will give him 5 points. What you will say? You will weep when you will out of Portugal. Just keep watching for further updates. World Immigration News by Irfan. Hopefully you will subscribe, like and share. My name is Irfan Ashraf. Email is given in description. Thank you very much.